in the garden, as you can see again, on the slope. Let's see what happens and chasing the light a little bit, but very happy to be here. I hope that you've all been practicing as much yoga as you can get in and that you're feeling good and strong and flexible and all those good things. Alrighty, so you need 2 blocks of sorts. You need a strap, maybe a sweat towel, and I think that you will get quite nice and warm. So you're going to start off today lying down. So lie down with the knees together. I'll show you what you're going to do. Okay. So lie down with the knees together, feet out to the sides like that. And we can take the arms to the sides with the palms to the ceiling. So this should feel quite comforting. If it is not good for you for whatever reason, you can stretch the legs out ahead. And then just close the eyes. And we're going to focus on our Ujjayi breath, as we always do at the beginning of the class. So you're going to exhale through the nose to empty the lungs. And then inhale through the nose. Pause and exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. And then continue to breathe nice and steadily in and out through the nose, keeping the eyes closed. While I speak to you about what we're doing today, we're going to be focusing on twists. Twists are detoxifying and help to move stagnated impurities through the digestive tract due to the compression that comes with twisting. Practicing twisting postures helps to keep the spinal muscles mobile, helping to keep you mobile as well. Twist, stretch and strengthen the back muscles, which can provide serious relief from back pain caused by everyday life. Twists are wonderful asanas if you deal with stress and anxiety. And a reading to start off with. You may not see it today or see it tomorrow, but you will look back in a few years' time and be in a complete awe of what you've accomplished. Every little thing that you have done has added up and brought you to where you are now. And you might be grateful how things didn't work out the way you once wanted them to. And with that, let's exhale through the nose. And then inhale all that positive energy, vitality, health in through the nose. Part the lips and sigh out any negativity. And then inhale only positive. And sigh out the negative. And inhale the positive. And release the negative. And then you can open your eyes, focusing on the ceiling, on the sky. Knees are together, feet are apart. So now just toe heel the feet together. Take the arms out to the sides And let both knees drop over to the right as you look over left fingertips. And back to the center, left as you look over right. And back to the center, right as you look over left. And back to the center, left as you look over right. And back to the center. You're going to grab hold of your right knee, give it a little squeeze into the chest, extending left leg out along the mat. Grab hold of that right knee with the left hand, draw it over your body, looking over right fingertips. And back to the center, grabbing hold of both knees. And holding onto the left knee, grabbing hold of it with the right hand as you draw that leg over the body. And coming back to the center, give the knees a little hug. Good. Okay, and then you're either going to just cross at the shins and rock to a seated position, or you're going to roll over onto your side and come up if that's better. So if you do have a back issue and you can't rock, then roll over. Okay, and then coming onto hands and knees. So we want to have the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're going to walk the hands, one hand space ahead, dig in the toes and into down dog. Tailbone lifting up to the ceiling, chest pushing through towards the upper thighs, flattening the hands, spreading the fingers, revolving the shoulders away from the ears. You can bend the right leg and start easing the left heel down, and then swap, and swap, and swap, and swap, and then easing both heels down. Good job. Okay, let's bring the shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels, body's in a straight line, upper buttock flesh moving down towards the heels, push the mat away through the hands, and then leading with the tailbone back into down dog. And bringing shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels, breathe. Inhale, exhale, back into down. And bringing shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels, breathe. Inhale, exhale, back into down dog. And then lifting right leg up to the ceiling, bending the leg, look underneath the armpit, feel that stretch over the hip, over the rib cage. And replace. And then left leg up and bending. And looking underneath the armpit, breathe. And replace. Awesome. Okay, and then bringing forearms onto the mat. If you've got an injury, then you are just going to stay here, working on your puppy stretch. If you can take it a bit further, you're going to straighten. And bend and straighten. We're going for 10. And 2. And 3. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good job. And then just look at your hands, walk the hands towards the feet. Bring the big toes in and the heels out. And just hang. So let go of all that tension, neck, shoulders, arms are hanging, head is heavy. Let it all go. Can do whatever feels good with the arms. So you can grab hold of elbows, you can just let the arms swing. Whatever feels good. And then straighten the feet out so that they're Tadasana feet. You're going to come onto tips of fingers, have an extra stretch here, bend the left leg and just bring the right leg over. So we want baby toes in a straight line. Your back leg is going to be straight, your front leg bent. If you need blocks, grab your blocks, just release the head. So this gives our IT band a beautiful stretch. Okay, let's go the other way. So feet hip width apart again. And we're going to bend that right leg, take the left leg over. Back leg straight, front leg bent. Release tension in your neck. Good. And then inhale onto tips of fingers. And bringing the feet hip width apart. Take the backs of the hands together. Wing them out. Interlace the hands behind the back. Bend on into them, bringing the arms over the head. And then inhale to the horizontal and exhale as you come up. And you should already be feeling good, getting all that fresh blood to the brain. Feels amazing. So let's come down onto the knees. For those that can do Saoirse Sun head balance in the center of the mat. Okay, so if you have got an issue like high blood pressure that's not under control, if you have got detached retinas or any problems with your retinas, any pressure problems in your eyes like glaucoma, you are not to go upside down. Please don't don't invert. And if you've got heart problems, also not a good idea. Okay, so if you've got neck problems, there's still a way of you going upside down. You can also use a headstand stool without taking any pressure on your head, and I'm going to show you that way now as well. So let's get ourselves set up. We're going to come onto the forearms, grabbing hold of the triceps. So this is very important, this alignment. So make sure that these elbows are super glued down now. Tips the fingers together ahead. Interlace the fingers, tuck one baby finger under. Base your thumbs together, pull them back. Now, you're going to go, either you're just keeping the head lifted. So I'm going to show you quickly if you've got neck problems, how far you're going to go. That's as far as you're going to go. So you can still get all that beautiful fresh blood to the brain and all the benefits of being inverted without taking any pressure on your neck. Okay, if you're able to place your head down, then you're going to place it in the apex of the triangle. You're going to dig in the toes. You're going to walk until you feel that the feet are getting light. And then bring the knees in. Hang out here for a moment and then stretch the legs up. Once you're upside down, draw the rib cage in, draw the abdominals in, exist in your feet, and make sure that you're taking 80% of the weight onto the arms and only about 20% onto the head. One of the best things you can do for yourself is to go upside down, get inverted every day. Changes our perspective, gets all that fresh blood to the brain, helps our hair to grow. It's like a facelift if we do it often enough. Helps insomnia, so if you battle to sleep, invert every day. Okay, to come down, you want to reverse the action. So you're going to stick the tailbone back. Stick it back, 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 back. Bring the legs down with control. And once you're down, you want to spend at least 10 breaths in child's pose. Alrighty, okay, so hopefully you've all completed. Make sure that you're building up time, so each time staying there that little bit longer. And again, if you can do it safely by yourself at home, every day, every day. Okay, let's come to the front of the mat. heels together. Lift the toes, spread them, and replace. One by one on the mat, starting with the baby one. See if you can get them down individually. Up onto tippy toes, extend the feet, and replace. Feel the energy coming up the shins, draw back the thighs, extend from pubis to sternum, sternum to collarbones. Take the shoulders back, root the tailbone down. You are now in Tadasana, strong and balanced, rooted into Mother Earth. Hands into Namaste. Inhale, and as you exhale, reaching forwards. Place hands above the knees and extend the spine. And then take hands to wherever you can reach, maybe onto tips of fingers ahead. Extra stretch, looking forwards. Tuck in, Uttanasana. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten, front to meet the back. Bring shoulders over the wrists, bodies in a straight line. As you go down, knees, chest, and then tummy. And tuck the toes, baby cobra. Turn the toes back into plank. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Into down dog, tailbone lifting up to the ceiling, chest pushing through, easing the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Then the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels. Breathe. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Untuck, baby cobra. Turn the toes back into plank. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Into down dog, tailbone lifting up to the ceiling, chest pushing through and easing the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as we come back on the left. Right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Okay, if you want to stay at knees, chest instead of Chaturanga, that's cool, and baby cobra instead of up dog. If you want to come straight to up dog, remember to use your hands and your feet to bring the hips forward. Okay, so we are back at the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Extend out of the shoulders, open up your chest. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Can you get there without touching the mat with your knees? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale. Arms up over the head. Exhale. Hands into Namaste. Alrighty. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over wrists, work into the heels. Breathe. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Extend out of the shoulders, open up the chest. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so now we are going to take the right leg.
In fact, bring the feet together first. Okay, so feet together. Now you're going to take your right foot, cross it over the left. Everybody there? Okay. When you do this, you're going to keep your shoulders level and you're twisting in your abdomen. Okay, so I'm going to show you one, then we'll do it together. So shoulders are level, but I'm twisting. So I'm coming onto tippy toes and back. And then I'm going to bring the knee into the chest and bring it back. Okay, should we do it together? So shoulders must remain level. So we're bringing shoulders over, we're twisting, we're taking it back, we're bringing knee into the chest, right up there, and we're taking it back. Shoulders over wrist, squeeze, belly button in, and back, and knee into the chest, and back, and shoulders level, squeeze, and back, and knee into chest, and back, and belly button in, squeeze, and back, and knee into chest, and back, and unhook. Good, how did that go? Okay, let's go to the other side. So crossing left over right. Okay, shoulders over wrist, squeeze, belly button in. So don't let that happen. We don't want that to happen. Keep the hips level, and back, and knee into chest, and back, and shoulders level, squeeze, and back, and knee into chest, and back, and squeeze, and back, and two more, and back, and squeeze, and back, and knee into the chest, and back. Good, feet hip width apart, back into your down dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Right leg up to the ceiling. Bring the knee into the chest as you bring the shoulders over the wrist. Squeeze it in. Just for a little bit extra here. And to the left elbow, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Give it a kiss. Take it back up and replace. Left leg up. If you're finding this tough, don't worry, everybody does. Bring the knee into the chest, shoulders over the wrist. Right elbow, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Give it a kiss. Take it back up and replace. Awesome. Inhale, and as you exhale, jumping into a Buddha squat. Okay, so you're doing as much as possible in Buddha squat in your everyday life. Feel it, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lift your sternum, open up your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Can we drop left fingertips down, lifting right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you can go into a bind here. Inhale, maybe you stay in here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bringing hands back into Namaste. Over to the other side, right fingertips down, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe into bind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands back into Namaste. Take your hands in front of you. Aim for your armpits with your knees. So look ahead. Aim for armpits. Bakasana. And see if you can get the feet to float up. In a line of the feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw into abdominals and see if you can shoot the legs back. Or maybe it's a couple of bunny hops. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left, right to meet the left, tucking Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Are you awake, alert, and alive? Okay, grab hold of your block. We're taking it to the right side of the mat. Okay. So right side of the mat. I like to take it towards the back of the mat so that you've got still some mat space left in front. Once you've done that, you're going to squat down. You're going to revolve so that your knees are pointing to the side of the room. Okay. Then you're going to make sure that your shoulders are still straight ahead. Before you do that, use your elbow as a lever to twist. So let's do this together. Use it as a lever. Twist, 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 twist. See if you can get your hand flat. Your other hand shoulder distance away. Middle finger pointing forward. So this is very important. Now, if you try and move straight ahead, you're going to find it very difficult to get up. So you need to push on the block, get that lift in the tailbone so that you can almost get to that tipping point. Take weight into the outside hand and see if you can lift the feet up. If it happens for the first time, you've got to let me know. Awesome! Fantastic! My husband, John, is doing it off screen and he's just managed. Woohoo! Okay, let's go to the other side. So, take in the block to the other side. So exciting. One side is going to be more accessible than the other. Okay, so we're going to squat down. You're going to revolve so that knees are pointing to the side. You need to use your elbow as a lever to twist, 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 twist. That's very important. Then see if you can get your hand flat, your other hand shoulder distance away. Once you've done that, you push in off your block. You take in weight into the outside hand and seeing if feet can float up. Did you get there? One thing to also mention about this asana is that some people, so Parivrita Bakasana, some people find it easier to not use the block. So try both ways and see what works for you. Okay, cool. Let's come back to the front of the mat. Back into the front of the mat. Good, everybody there? Okay, and we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right and pause. Bring in the arms up, biceps in line with the ears, stretching into fingertips. So we're moving that left hip back, right hip forwards. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's join palm to palm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring in hands into Namaste. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, twist to take right elbow against the thigh. Press top arm into the bottom on every exhalation. See if you can twist that a little bit further. You're welcome to take it further if you wish. Maybe you want to take it over. Maybe you can go into a bind. It's up to you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming back into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, exhale as you open up into Virabhadrasana 2. So for Virabhadrasana 2, we want front heel bisecting the back foot. Mass of the body in the center. Stretching into fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Can we go lower? Lower because it's locked down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, dip forwards, take elbow against the thigh. Top arm comes all the way around to open up the chest. Bottom hand goes to ankle or block. If you're using a block in front of your foot, top arm goes over the head. Inhale, exhale. We're looking for a straight line from the fingertips all the way down to the stability in that back foot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, back into Warrior 2, and then straighten that front leg. Create space underneath the armpit. Inhale, exhale, you stretching over the thigh, not in front of it, over it. As you reach, stretch, 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 breathe. Bottom hand onto shin. top hand into the waist. We're checking our alignment. Second toe, thumb, shoulder. Revolve, bottom buttocks under. Open up chest beautifully. And extend into fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, revolve to take one hand on either side of that front foot. Bring your back foot in closer and turn it to about 80, I would say. So turn it in quite well. It is traditionally to 60. You want heel and heel alignment. And then we're going to take the right hand either onto a block or you can be on fingertips. And it'll be just ahead of that big toe. Now work into that back foot because we want our hips to be level. So keep on working into the back foot. You're twisting in the abdominals and lifting that arm up. In, exhale, in, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, top hand into the waist. Look ahead, slight bend in the front leg. Bring the back leg in closer. Take the block ahead of that big toe, underneath the shoulder. Again, we want the hips to be level here. Heel up to the ceiling, toes pointing down. Revolve in your abdominals and up the arm comes. This is Parivrita Ardha Chandrasan, so revolved half moon. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, revolve to take one hand on either side of that front foot, front to meet the back. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, body's in a straight line. Hold it here. Crossing right ankle over left. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms. Unhook. Left over right. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms. Unhook. Chaturanga. Up dog, extend out of the shoulders. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back onto tippy toes. As you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Takin Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Shall we do the other side? Okay, so have your blocks ready if you need them. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you look ahead. Exhale as you tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Bringing the arms up, biceps in line with the ears. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. See if you can take your arms past beyond the ears. Exhale. Right hip moving back. Inhale. Exhale. Join palm to palm. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing hands into Namaste. Inhale. Extend the spine. Exhale, twist to take left elbow into the thigh. Press top palm into the bottom. On every exhalation, see if you can twist that little bit further. Remembering to take it as far as you wish, so maybe you want to go this route. Revolve ribcage open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, back into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, open up into Virabhadrasana 2. So let's check our alignment before we go any further. Front heel bicep to the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can we go lower? Inhale. Exhale. Proud, strong warriors, ready to face anything. Inhale. And as you exhale, dip forwards. Take elbow against the thigh. Top arm goes all the way around to open up. Bottom hand to ankle or block. Top arm over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep revolving the rib cage to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, back into warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Inhale. Create space. Exhale. Reach. Stretch. Breathe. Bottom hand onto shin. Top hand into the waist. Check your alignment. Second toe, thumb, shoulder. Revolve bottom buttocks under. Open up. And extend into fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, revolve one hand on either side. Bring the back foot in closer. Turning it to, I'd say 60. But if you feel that you need to turn it in a little bit more, then go for it. Okay, we're going to take block ahead of big toe or fingertips. You're going to work strongly into that back foot. You're going to revolve in the abdominals. And up the arm comes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Top hand into the waist. Look ahead. Slight bend in the front leg. As you take that block underneath the shoulder, work into the heel, straight leg, revolve, up the arm comes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, revolve one hand on either side, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Hold it here. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, extend out of the shoulders. Breathe. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left. Right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Are you ready for your last two? Okay, so let's have the feet slightly apart. Just thought today, as any day is a good day to work our quads. Okay, so let's have the feet slightly apart. Come right up onto tippy toes. Stretch the arms up to the sky. So make your body as long as possible. And then start bending, 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 bending. We're staying on the balls of the feet. We're keeping the thighs parallel to the ground. And then we're going to go balls, heels, 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 balls, three more, heels, balls, heels, balls, heels, balls, and then land on your buttocks and straight away into the boat. So grab hold behind the thighs, lift the sternum, belly button in, and if you're able to keep your back straight, arms out. Inhale, exhale. Let's twist. We twist in today. To the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. To the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, cross at the shins, shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, you're going to walk the hands, one hand space closer to the feet. You're going to reach back with your right hand to the outside of that left knee. Then you're going to see if you can go down towards the ankle. Stop wherever you need to, and then use that hand as a lever to revolve and twist. And replace. Okay, and then left hand to wherever you can. Use it as a lever to revolve, looking underneath that right armpit. Beautiful. And replace. Awesome. Working the heels down, breathe. Walk the hands, one hand space ahead. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels, body's in a straight line. We're holding it for 5. It's our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chaturanga. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up dog. 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down dog. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's lift your left leg up to the ceiling. Bring the foot through to place it in between the hands. Swivel onto the both feet, so wide stance with the big toes in, heels out, and if you need blocks, you've got them underneath your shoulders. Okay, so we've got the hands underneath the shoulders, extra stretch, looking ahead, and then you're going to bring your right hand to the center as you lift the left arm up, twisting. You might be able to bend that arm and grab hold of that right hip. Stretch that arm up again, replace, and then bring in left hand to the center, right arm up, and into the hip if possible. Up again, and replace. Extra stretch, shoulders away from the ears. Walk in the hands until heel of the hand is in line with heel of the foot. Grab hold of the ankles as you draw tummy in between the thighs. Activate the legs, join up at the kneecaps, feeling as though you're moving the insides of the feet towards one another without actually moving them. Bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders. Take the backs of the hands together, wing them out, interlace the hands behind the back, bear down into them, and bring the arms over the head. And then release the hands, swivel onto the heel of the front foot, ball of the back foot, front to meet the back, back into a down dog, and then wide knees, big toes together, stretch forwards onto tips of fingers, extending the spine. And then you can either just let the forearms rest on the mat, or you can bring one hand back, the other hand back, rest forward on hands. Stretch onto tips of fingers again. Extend the spine. Walking the hands back, 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 back. And let's come to lying down on our backs. Grab hold of your straps. I hope you're all feeling amazing. Okay. So we've got our strap. We're lying down. We're bending the legs. We're going to take the strap around the right foot and we're stretching it up. Okay, now we're extending left leg out along the mat. On every exhalation, see if you can take that leg that little bit further. So let's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to your maximum. Okay, see if you can lift the head up and attempt to get nose and knee together. And then replace. Grab hold of both sides of the strap in the right hand on the left hip. With control, we're taking the leg out to the right. Keeping left buttocks glued. Inhale, and as you exhale, up and over. Lovely counter stretch. And back to the center, bend the leg, knee out to the right. Grab hold of the foot with the left hand, lifting the head up as you take strap from right ear to left ear, drawing heel and shin closer together. So this is Supta Padangusthasana, Supta lying down. Okay, and release. Alrighty, so we're taking the strap around the left foot, stretching it up, and extending right leg out along the mat. On every exhalation, taking that leg that little bit further. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Go to your maximum. Lifting head up, attempt to get nose and knee together. And replace. Grab hold of both sides of the strap with the left hand, right hand on the right hip, taking the leg out to the left. Inhale, and as you exhale, up and over. Lovely counter stretch. Coming back to the center, bend the leg, knee out to the left. Grab hold of the foot with the right hand. Lifting the head up as you take strap from right ear to left ear. Drawing heel and shin closer together. Breathe, hold it. And release. Awesome. Okay, put the strap to the side. Okay, so we are going to go into eagle legs now. So if you're not able to do eagle legs by taking the foot underneath the calf, don't worry about it. Just cross them as tightly as you can. Okay, so nice right leg over left and squeeze them together as if you're desperate for the loo. And then you're going to lift the legs up. Okay, we're going to interlace the hands around the neck. Now we want knee and hip to be in a line. So you don't want to bring the knee towards the face like that. Okay, think shin bones to sky rather. Interlace the hands. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, we're lifting head and shoulders off the mat and we're pushing the belly button down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Twist to the left, look to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Twist to the right, look to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Good job. Okay, same leg, so right over left. If you can do the eagle foot, then go for it. This time you're keeping the head down. You're taking one hand on top of the other. So you're pushing into the thigh. So when I tell you, you're going to bring the knee towards your face, you're going to push away with your hands, but you're doing all of it with your tummy. Okay, so make this intense. Go for it. Alrighty, so let's go. And we're going to count to 15. So push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well done. Okay, let's do it to the other side. So we're going to take left leg over right, going into eagle legs if you're able to. Interlace the hands, create that hammock. Shin bones to sky, knee in line with hip. Inhale, and as you exhale, up you come. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Twist to the left, look to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Well done. Okay, and are you ready? Okay, so take in one hand on top of the other. Keep the head down this time, and you're bringing the knee into the chest. You're pushing away with your hands. You're doing it all with your tummy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Well done, everybody. Hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side, and into happy baby pose. Are you happy babies? You can roll around, do whatever feels good. Okay, and then we're gonna rock on our spines 5 times. Get all that prana, life force running up and down your spine. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're at a seated position. Okay, so we've got, I think, 2 more seated twists to go. So sitting in Dandasan, you're going to lift the left leg up. You're going to take the right leg under. You're placing the foot on its side. You're not sitting on it. Okay, today you're not sitting on it. You're going to take, so it will depend on your knees. If you've got an injury and you need to stop here, that's cool, and hips. Okay, if you can take it all the way over, nice flat foot, that's what you're gonna do. Okay, let's extend the spine. So really work, lift those vertebrae away from one another. Okay, we're going to hold onto the knee with the right hand. We're going to take the left arm behind, and we're placing the fingers in line with the coccyx. Now this might be enough of a twist for you. If you want to take it further, you're going to lift that right arm up. You're going to take the elbow against the thigh, and you're going to use it as a lever to twist looking over that back shoulder. Some of you might be able to take it a step further and take the arm around the leg or even through into a bind, but not at the detriment of your beautiful straight spine. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, keeping the shoulders level. Inhale, and as you exhale, looking over the front shoulder, and release and stretch the legs out. Okay, so now we're creating space underneath the right leg. You slot in your left leg through, you're placing the foot on its side. Then you take in the right leg over, and you interlace in, so you're extending your spine. So really lift those vertebrae up towards the sky. Okay, and then we are going to hold onto that leg with the left hand, and we're revolving, taking right fingertips in line with the coccyx. This might be enough of a twist for you. If you can take it further, lifting that arm up, reach, create space here, and then dip forwards, take an elbow against the thigh and twist, 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 twist. If you want to go into a bind, go for it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, over the front shoulder and release. Okay, just crossing comfortably at the shins. We're going to do a gentle twist to end off with. So twists or detoxifying. So you may find that you feel a little bit nauseous, also depending on what your lockdown has been like. So if there's been a couple of toxins consumed, then maybe the nausea will be a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to extend. We take in left hand behind in line with the coccyx, right hand to the outside of that left thigh, and we twist in as we look over that back shoulder. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, look over the front shoulder and release, and then right hand in line, left hand to the outside. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, look over the front shoulder and release. And now you're going to go into your inversion of choice. So you're going to go into a handstand if you wish. You can do it against the wall, you can do it in the middle of the room. I was showing 90-degree handstands, which is where you take your, but I don't have a wall available today, so where you go into a down dog with the heels up the wall, and then you just walk your feet up the wall and push the chest through. If you can't be inverted for whatever reason, wonderful one to do still is to take the buttocks right up against the wall, swing the legs up against the wall, and then you're in a position called Varipa Karani, which is wonderful for taking the weight off our feet, and also very good for varicose veins if that is a problem. Okay, cool. So inversions happening now. Well done. Okay, and then we're going to get ready for Shavasana. So get your warm things on if you need them. And we're going to lie down, and I'm just going to run through a few twists. If you do have lower back pain, please do these ones that we're going to do now every single day. Okay. So lying down, knees together, inner of the feet together, arms out to the sides. If you know where north is, please have your mat north to south with your head at north. We're going to drop the knees over to the right, back to the center, and to the left. Back to the center, to the right, as you look over left. And to the center, to the left as you look over right. And back to the center. Right ankle against the left thigh, knee out to the side. Right hand through the triangle, grab hold over the knee, clockwise circles. Anti-clockwise. And release. And then left ankle onto right thigh, knee out to the side, left hand through the triangle, clockwise circles. Anti-clockwise. And release. And then crossing right leg over left into those eagle legs again, arms out to the sides. Let the knees drop down to the left as you look over right fingertips. Bringing the knees back to the center and unwind. Left over right as you let the knees drop down to the right, looking over left fingertips. Taking this moment to thank your body for everything that it allows you to do in this lifetime. Bringing the knees back to the center, stretching the legs out in front, arms comfortably by the sides, the palms up, point the toes, activating calves and thighs, and then just let the feet flop out. Activate abdominals and release. Chest is open, throat is relaxed, and all the muscles in the face are relaxed. Eyes gently behind the lids. Tongue loosely in the mouth.
body getting very heavy, surrendering for a few minutes, complete Shavasana. Coming back to the here and the now. So just start by breathing a little bit deeper. Bring movement to the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms over the head. Have a stretch and a yawn if you need it. And roll over onto your right and pause there for a moment. And a reading to end off with. Be passionate about something bigger than yourself. It inspires growth. Be proactive about your dreams. Stop waiting. Get started. Be patient with people. Give the love you wish to receive. And our affirmation for today: I am willing to learn and grow in each new experience that life offers me. There is a lesson in everything for which I am grateful. And then when you're ready, come to a seated position. I know you probably can't see me anymore, but I hope that you have that you're going into the week feeling strong, feeling flexible, feeling twisted in the best way possible. And I look so forward to seeing you back on the mat, practicing with you soon. Namaste.